In this video, you will learn how to make your bass sound more exciting. It's easy, just watch this video. Before we start making bass sounds, let's take a look at how to arrange bass. I have kept the notation very simple, with one note per beat of music. Alright, let's begin the process of creating the sub-bass sound. For oscillator A, I use the hypo wave shape as it is the main body of our bass sound. I set the octave to -2 to bring it closer to the bass range, and I set the unison to 1 to make our sound monophonic and strong. For oscillator B, I also use the hypo waveform. I set the octave to 1 octave higher than oscillator A, and I set the unison to 2 to add a bit of wide texture to our sound. To add soft low frequencies, I chose the sine waveform from the subsection and set the octave to -2. The default setting for envelope 1, which controls the amplitude of the sound, does not need to be changed. I will simply turn on the filter and select the MG Low 12 type. I connected envelope 2 to the cutoff knob to control the filter. Pay attention to this section now. I want to apply an effect similar to sidechain on the bass sound, but not through a compressor and kick input signal, nor through LFO plugins. I want to manually adjust the response shape of the bass loudness exactly as I like by writing automation. Trust me, this will have a very interesting result. I highly recommend that you do not put the automation on the mixer volume slider, and use delay-free plugins with knobs or volume sliders. With this, after executing the automation, you can simply adjust the final loudness of the bass sound through the mixer. Now I want to create a synth sound that I will call mid-bass and add it as a layer to the sub-bass. I also did the arrangement of the notes in this line very simply. I wrote the tonic note of the chord on the first and third beats of each measure to fill in our bass line. For oscillator A, I used the sawtooth waveform, set the octave to -1 and the unison to 4 to create a fat and wide sound. For oscillator B, I used the BSOD square waveform to make the mid-bass sound more professional. I decreased the semitones value by 5 units to simulate the performance of a note interval. I adjusted the envelope 1 settings so that the sound is delayed. I want the mid-bass sound to be heard after the kick sound is heard. I used an equalizer to cut the low frequencies of the mid-bass range to avoid interference with the low frequencies of the sub-bass. In this section, I did something interesting. I put an automation on the high mid-frequency range, so that when the synth sound is played, the sound is dark, and then a few moments later the sound becomes sharp and clear. That's it for now. I hope you learned something new. Let's go ahead and listen to the music I made with this sound. But before that, if you have any questions or feedback, please let me know in the comments below, and if you enjoyed the video, please subscribe to my channel and hit the bell to be notified of new videos.